Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be your general reading for May 2020. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing this with others. If these messages resonate, please let me know down in the comments, or you can simply like this video to let me know. If you're new to my channel, you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I deliver daily messages for the collective. And you can also check out my community tab here on YouTube. For the ones who are interested in crystal therapy, I also have created some beautiful bracelets on, the embodiment of having to call in our new person, our soulmate, our twin flame, whatever label you want to call it. I've really chosen, the best crystals to help you heal, help you connect with your higher self, help you to surrender, help you to really embody all of those energies that we need to be in alignment with our person. So let's get right into the reading, Capricorn. I know it's been a really tough year for you ever since, the beginning of January. I'm probably thinking even December, end of December, with that eclipse that happened in your sign. And now your ruling planet, Saturn, being in retrograde for the next, I believe, 5 months. I have to double check the time, 3 to 5 months in Aquarius. So it's really having you to look at your inner authority, where do you give your power away? Looking at innovative, different, thinking outside the box when it comes to your relationships now, reviewing where you've given your power away, and now having to look at different points of view, different behaviors, different ways of being when you're about to enter a new relationship. Something that really brings in energies that are more of a long-term basis, okay? So in Saturn, Aquarius, we're thinking about future. We're not wasting our time anymore. So what are we looking at here in the month of May? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I do want to address this heart-to-heart conversation. So maybe you're going to have to discuss things with someone. There's some type of conversation that needs to happen or will happen, someone reaching out to you. It involves someone here, probably your inner wounds, I'm getting, about a wedding, a marriage, a union. You've disconnected from the union, from the partnership, as I see here with the retreat. Okay, so retreat here saying it's time to disconnect from the world. There was something that was disconnected in that relationship, in that partnership, okay? It's also telling me here that in order to attract this new person, because I am feeling new for a lot of you, and I've been getting the same message about calling in your new person for many of the zodiac signs that I've done, before this one. So it's all about, I think a lot of us are being encouraged, forced for a lot of us to understand that our past relationships, and Venus in retrograde, the planet of relationships, is going to bring these things up, these themes about having to look at the partners that you previously were attracted to, okay, as kind of your guiding light, kind of as a sign to where you needed transformation. So here, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. Okay, it feels like you've known someone, okay? However, there are some codependency issues, self-worth issues. So, someone here feels like they're still either attached subconsciously. It can happen subconsciously. There's something that's being revived in your subconscious mind. You can be also dreaming of this person that's telling you that you need to cut the cord. Okay, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. There's something that you're still subconsciously thinking about, still subconsciously, having to deal with, and it's coming up. It feels like you've already known this person. Okay, let's get some more cards here and see what other messages come up. Again, that heart-to-heart conversation that wanted to come up. There needs to be a conversation or some form of expression. You need to get it out. Discussing how you feel about what went down, about what happened. Being honest also with this person and with yourself, I feel, about how it led you to behave in a codependent way, where there was an attachment there, depending on someone here. Not saying trust, that this trust, the situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, so there's trust in yourself, believing there's trust that speaking your truth, because that heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I think you're being guided to do that, to open up and express yourself to someone or to yourself. It's speaking that truth. It's really being in alignment with truth. And this is what my bracelet, it's on pre-order now. I don't have the beads at the moment to show you, but they are coming. This bracelet is really trying to embody that truth, that expressing our truth. If we're not allowing ourselves to be honest with ourselves first and then with others, then that's where we are giving away our power. We live in a codependent energy. Okay, one more, please. Okay, two more. Calling, here we go. Look at this, guys. Separation. So there was a separation, there was a breakup, there was a divorce, leading to now, so time apart from your partner is on the horizon, which opens a path, which opens a doorway. If we do not walk away and disconnect from a partnership that is no longer in alignment with our truth, when we once open up to that honest place and trust that that's where we are at now, then we're able to really clear the path. Because if we're still holding on to the past and we're still holding on to old subconscious tendencies, then we're not allowing that space. We're not, clearing that space for something new to come in. It's really telling the universe that we're not ready. And look at this, guys. Calling in your soulmate, calling in your person. This is someone new. But in order to be in alignment with this, you need to trust. You need to trust that walking away, you need to trust your feelings. You need to be honest with yourself about moving away from codependency tendencies, from codependent relationships. Things that were keeping you trapped and stuck and dependent on someone else for being happy. So this is what my bracelet is all about. And I've been getting this card for, I think, all of the zodiac signs this month, which is why I was guided to create this bracelet, because I really do feel like most of my collective is going through this transformation process, this death process. Okay, you're holding on to something. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. We're stuck. We're holding on to something and it's not allowing us to move forward. But as soon as we let go, as soon as we get out of our own way, because look, he's in the way here to opening that door. He's holding on to something that no longer belongs. There's codependent issues. You're still attached. There's an addiction. That's when this Chariot can come through. This is forward progress, forward movement. Something moves towards you. The door can now be open, but there's some type of stagnant energy. Two of Swords is telling me you're not sure. There's fears. Holding on to something. You're scared to let it go. You're scared to let this idea go. You're scared to let go of a relationship. You're scared to let go of the past. There's something here that's you're stuck on. Okay, a ton of cards just fell. Two of Wands. You have this choice. You have a choice to make. You're at a crossroads, making that decision. When it comes to this Five of Swords, it's telling me that there's conflict. There's conflict. Now, I feel like the conflict is within yourself because you're not trusting yourself. There's a lack of inner trust. There's a lack of faith. So it's trying to work through what is keeping you stuck in this place of lack of forward movement, keeping you stuck. There's something here that you're still having to make a forward, decision. Making that decision opens the door, makes things move along. Five of Swords, we're still we're like fighting ourselves. We're fighting with ourselves here in this card. What other messages does my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah, can't make this shit up right here. Six of Swords. That's when you gain complete peace of mind. We go from the 5. So we go from making a decision, choosing a path, getting out of our head here that's preventing us from transforming. Look, the butterfly wants to transform, wants to rise up. But there's other things going on, and swords are all about thoughts. It's our thought process. It's what we're mentally focusing on. As soon as we get out of that, we move into the 6 of Swords, which means, okay, now I'm ready to accept. Now I'm ready to move forward. Now I'm ready to acknowledge that what is meant for me will be for me. And I might not know what that is right now, but I trust in my ability to trust the divine, to trust my higher self. My higher self knows where to bring me, where to guide me. Okay, so it's again getting out of this 2 of Swords energy. Yeah, where are you going? You're moving towards, look at this, guys. We're moving towards 10 of Cups. Complete emotional, cups are emotions, emotional fulfillment. What is that going to look like for you? Well, that's going to be different for every single person watching. But you need to really get in alignment, and that's by trusting. And this is why my bracelet, I'm telling you, read the crystal description, and you'll see if it resonates with where you're at in your life right now. Yeah, Capricorn, there you are, the shadow side. This is Capricorn, the devil. This is being in a false sense of entrapment. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. This is just the illusion, fears that you're giving into here that are preventing you from owning your worth. So the Cancer card here, the Chariot, it's like this forward progress and movement. But we're staying attached to things that are not good for us, things that are unhealthy, things that keep us stagnant. No movement. There's no movement. You're not going to be moving. There's no evolution. There's no growth when you're stuck in the devil phase here, the shadow side, stuck in our fears, stuck in a negative self-talk, self-criticism. Yeah. We gotta take action with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Maybe you might know an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but it's really embodying the energy of courage, being bold, really knowing. She takes action. She's intuitive as well because she has a kitty on her lap here, as you can see. She's all about taking action because she knows it's going to help her grow. Look at that wand that's sprouting. She knows that it's going to help her grow. Getting out of this phase by taking action. Now, it's going to take courage. And a lot of us are feeling that, where, what should we do? I'm scared that if I take this bold move, it won't lead to anything. You got to trust. You got to have faith. Because right now, you're not going to see on the other side unless you make a decision to really cross that path and choose that path. You need to choose a path. You need to be clear. If you're not clear with the universe is still going to deliver that uncertainty, and it's gonna keep you stagnant in the same position. You gotta pivot. Now, the last card here is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. So maybe you're moving towards an Aries, okay? But this is essentially saying, empower yourself. The Aries energy here with the Emperor is a masculine energy. Maybe you are moving towards this, like I said, this Aries. Or maybe you're having to heal heal. I see some healing with the Three of Swords. This can also be healing our father wounds, you know, the situations that happen with our father, around father wounds here. But it's essentially saying that we need to take our power back. The Emperor embodies control. Okay, he's the shot caller. He makes all the decisions. He's in total control of his empire. And he knows, you see, he watches, he knows what's best for his empire. So it's really embodying, taking control over our life. And that starts with healing. If we don't take the time to feel our feelings, we can never get over our past breakups, our past separations, our past heartaches. One more, please. I was feeling one more. Sorry, I know I said the last one was the Emperor, but yeah. Okay, so a lot of you have to move into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Taking back your power, moving towards a more self-empowering state of being. Because again, I do see the codependency and the devil card telling me you're attached. You're giving away your power to things that are not meeting you at the same vibration. You need to own your worth with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is single energy, is someone who owns their worth, someone who takes control of their pentacles. Pentacles is finances. It's the practical things in life. You have your practical life in order. So this is moving towards this. This is the last card of the spread, guys. So this is what it's telling me. All right, let's get some advice for my beautiful Capricorns for May. For May, yes, within the next few months, okay? Within the next few months, you see, I feel like a lot of you are going to have to make a decision to move forward here. With the Two of Wands, choosing a path, things open up, things move forward. Yeah, there goes your opportunity. There we have it. Opportunity comes up for you, but we need to choose a path though. Something, you need to clear something out first. You need to heal from something here. All right, helpful people. There are people in your environment. Let me get one more before I speak. Okay, there are people in your environment, in your inner circle that you can rely on, that you can depend on. So it's about reaching out to the right people, reaching out to your soul tribe, who you can trust. Because now we're going to be we're in North Node in Gemini right now. We're moving towards Gemini energy. North Node of the moon is the emotional heart space, the emotional collective here. The collective is moving towards Gemini energy, meaning there's a lot of information, there's a lot of perspectives, but it can also be deceitful. The shadow side of Gemini, there's, you know, the light and the dark. That's the twins energy. So who can you really depend on is going to come to light here, I feel, this year for you. There's a lot of transformation around who can you connect with. Because Saturn, your ruling planet, as I'm being channeled, is in Aquarius. So how are you connecting to a community? It could be online, it could be, you know, within your family, within your inner circle, like I'm saying, because I think that's going to be revealed to you who you can truly, truly trust within this year. So a year from now is telling me within this year, or in a year from now, things are going to come full circle as to who is actually there for you. Okay. Let's get a goddess energy, some goddess messages, and we'll wrap things up here. Oh yeah, I love that. Lakshmi and Artemis. Ooh, okay. So the messages from here, the goddess Lakshmi. Beautiful, bright future. Look at that. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. You can't get more clear than this, guys. Okay, our worries, the lack of trust that I see here, you're probably still mourning, you're still trying to heal, you're still not letting go of something here, something from your past, in order to call in something new here. So they're saying to stop worrying. Your worries is what's going to block your blessings. You have blessings coming in. Remember that. Here we have Artemis, the goddess that says guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. This is also speaking of you not feeling safe enough to move forward. Safe enough to move forward in a independent, self-sufficient kind of way. You're kind of, there's some type of worry about being safe, protected, stable. And they're saying, don't worry about it. You're taken care of. Okay? So guys, I hope these messages were helpful, insightful. Please do check out my website for my crystal bracelet. Read up on the crystals that I've chosen to purposefully help you align with calling in your person. You can contact me with my website as well, or through Facebook or Instagram for a personal reading. All my information is there in the description box through my website as well. So have a great month of May, and I'll catch you on the next one. Sending you lots and lots of blessings.